Okay, so hands up those of you that are using AI at the moment. Just two of us. Who's not using it? Right, okay, everybody's using it. Everybody using ChatGPT, I'm assuming, yeah? Brilliant. Is AI giving you, do you feel 100% what you want? Or do you feel there's more to learn? There's more to learn. Because there's always another level, isn't there? There's always another level. Think back in the 1990s when the internet came about, when you had your first website. Just think back then. And there was all this buzz about everybody having a website. You must have a website, because if you don't have a website, you're not going to generate leads and all those kind of things now. Fast forward to now, I believe now that AI is now like 1,000 times more important than that. And I think it's fair to say it is not a fad, it's not a phase, it's just going to be here for a little while, like Clubhouse. It's not going to be like that. And you can tell by what's out there. You can tell by the top players, the billionaires, the people who have the money, they're investing in it so they can see something, what's happening. And I always say this when I'm speaking to people about this, is that there's three sets of people in relation to AI. There's one that's absolutely petrified. And there could be some people in this room, they're scared of it. They're scared of it. And it's usually for the people that are set in their ways and they don't like change. We don't really like change. We're a species that we just like to plod along and just doing what we're doing. And then if there's any changes, it disrupts us because then we've got to adapt to that. And then it's pulling us away from where we want to be because everybody's relaxed and in that vibe, right? But it's different when it's your career. It's different when you're used to doing a certain thing a certain way, and then something comes along now and you've been sort of forced to learn. And we've done our learning at school. So now, some of us that are in the elderly, as you said to me, elderly, as we're more mature, I don't use the word, I was just joking with him, that we don't want to learn anymore. We're at that stage where I've got to learn all this again. And then there's the perception that it's technical as well. So if you're not really a technical-minded person, you're going to shut down. So what's happening is you've got the person that's afraid, that's fearful, that doesn't understand it and think it's going to take over the world, and those that have their jobs are going to be affected, especially the people that are employed. And then the people that are self-employed, it's like, if I don't come on board with this, then my competitors are going to steal my clients. And it's not a good place to be. So there's a lot of uncertainty in people's lives. Then there's a second person that is just sitting on the fence and just observing at the moment. They're not going left, they're not going right, but they're just watching to see, but they're not really doing anything. And then when you stand still, nothing really happens. You've got to really create opportunities for yourself, whether it's just watching a YouTube clip or doing something. And it's the third person is a person like myself, people like Diana, people like Esme, that understands it, believes in it, and are running with it. And I always say to people, and I'll say at the end of this, give yourself half an hour, 45 minutes a day of just learning about it. I know a lot of us are on social media, looking at videos and looking at people's blogs or whatever, wasting that time. Turn that into learning. And what can you do? Just go to YouTube, type in your industry, type in the word AI, and there'll be things along there that can serve and that can help you, okay? So I just wanted to let people know. Now, there's people that are saying that AI is going to take my jobs, or AI is going to do this. AI is not going to take your jobs. The people that are learning AI will be taking your clients, because without your clients, you're not going to get paid. And there's always going to be a different way of doing something. AI is evolving and changing on a daily basis. What you could do 30 days ago is going to be completely changed in another 30 days. So what I want to do, I want to just, right, so my name's Des O'Connor, and I'm a UK-based entrepreneur, consultant, and professional speaker. Over the last 20 years, I've been coaching, branding, marketing, and public speaking. I formerly ran a successful Des O'Connor's driving school, been on TV several times, and now I'm leading my AI consultancy, which projects across multiple industries. So Up until last year, was the UK's #1 creator of women business leaders and empowering them to speak on stage. I put over 1,000 women on stage over the last 15 years, speaking about their journey, speaking about their brand, and also their story, because they all have a story. Very touched by what you're going through as well, and you're in the right place for people to help you. Now, that situation there, what's your name again, sorry? Esther Maxine. Okay, I'm just giving an example of, she would have inspired people in the room. Everybody has a story to inspire people, okay? So whatever story you had, everybody has a story, and then people share the stories, and it's going to be someone in the room that would have been inspired by that person's story to take action on how they overcome that. And sometimes it's the first step that you need to do that. So that's what I was doing when I was putting on events, where I was allowing people to share their story, professionally video recorded it, and then it will enable them to get further speaking opportunities, because there's people that want to speak internationally and they don't know how to get in there, especially in America. How do I get on a stage in America? Especially women empowerment. And they love the British as well. So that's what I was creating, as well as their brand and their social media and their marketing and their book launches. I was having packed out events and having lots of speakers speaking on there. And last year, I felt that, I suppose after COVID, I felt that I took it as far as I could take it. Who's had that feeling where you've been doing something and you just lost the passion for it, and you think, there's something, just me then? No one else? Yeah. And it's like, you want to, there's some, even relationships, think back of a relationship that we've left. We lost that passion a good while ago before, because I used to do a lot of relationship coaching as well. So that's what I was doing, okay? That's what I was doing over the years. And I'm now the founder of Des O'Connor AI. I'm working with lawyers, so I've set up Des O'Connor Law AI. I used to be an ex-driving instructor, so I've now set up AI for driving instructors. There's 40,000 driving instructors in the UK and not one person serving them. So that's a niche within there as well. So those of you in the room here now, it doesn't matter what industry you are in. There are endless opportunities for you out there using AI. I am not a lawyer, okay? But there's over 300,000 legal professionals in the UK, and there's not one person helping them with AI branding and marketing. And in that industry, the lawyers and the accountants and those professionals, they are excellent at their job, but they're not good at marketing and branding. Okay? They're not good at their marketing and branding. So I've tapped into that, and I'm going to take it off to the next year. The reason why I'm sharing that with you, every time I'm saying something and I'm talking about something, just think, could you do that? Could you move into a different industry? The plumbers, the carpenters, the builders, coaches, life coaches, you name it, all those industries are hungry to learn about AI. And there's more people that want to learn about it more than that are doing it. So it's an opportunity there as well. Hurry up. So what is AI now? Let's get into it. So AI, artificial intelligence, those of you know what it is when computers are trained to think and act like humans. It can understand questions, write content, and I believe that a lot of you are using this at the moment anyway. It can talk to you, it can make suggestions, and even solve problems. So you probably use things like voice assistants, chatbots, Netflix, recommendations, and it's here to save you time and help you work smarter, not harder. We've been using AI for years without even realizing it. Think back when Amazon originally was selling books, and think back when you'd buy a book and you'd instantly get a recommendation, would you be interested in this book as well? That was AI. And we didn't realize that. We just thought it was some fancy software. That was AI back then. And with the introduction of ChatGPT, founded by OpenAI, it has just exploded over the last few years now. I'm going to go over some tips as quick as I can, because I know I'm conscious of the time and stuff, but I'm just going to show you, who would like to know how to use ChatGPT to work smarter, not harder? Yes. Just me, just us two then. No one else? We all do, right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over, so there's two versions of ChatGPT. Some of you may be using that. So as you know, there's the free version and the paid version. If you're just starting out, use the free version, okay? It's limited what you can do with it, but it's a good start to see what it can do for you. Then you have the paid version, which is called ChatGPT Plus, which is $20 a month. My advice to you is use one for 2 or 3 weeks, and then do the paid one and do the comparison, because everybody wants to use it different than everybody else, okay? So I'm gonna talk to you shortly about the project feature. Who's heard of the project feature? So let's just go over the top features, the models that you can use. So you have model 3, 3.003. Now this is I'm gonna show you how you can access that, because when you go on it, there's different models. If you're looking for something more human, because I know this is a retreat, so this is gonna resonate with everybody. If you want that more human touch, if you want that more authentic communication with you, use this version, right? Use that version. It's more real for you to do that, okay? It's more creative and it's more natural, human. Most people just leave it set on the 4.0, which I'm gonna come to the next. Right, because you don't know. Yeah, you don't know. So you're just learning. So there's different benefits, because remember, everybody, you all use it for different reasons. What Diana's going to use it for is going to be completely what you're going to be using it for. So you need to know how to get the best out of using it for you, okay? So the next one is the 4.0, which what happens is when you sign up, when you use the paid version, you automatically, by default, you're set there. But you don't know there's different other models that you can use to benefit yourself, okay? It's smarter, it's more accurate. It goes into more deeper research and it feels professional and reliable. So I'm gonna go over the project feature. And this is a feature that's just gonna be mind-blowing. I'm gonna show you some mind-blowing things today. I'm gonna go over as quick as possible. You ain't got pens and pads, but by all means, take the slides and everything if you want. So the project feature, what it does is it keeps all your personal, family, and work goals in one place. And you can speak directly to each project like you're chatting with a helpful expert or friend. Stay organized, save time, and make faster progresses. So imagine this. Just pay attention, this is really key. I want you all to think of one area in your life, whether it's business or whether it's personal. So business, it could be, I want to get more leads. Personal, it could be, I've had these challenges that I can't overcome. Whatever it is, just sit there 10 seconds and just focus on that one thing a minute, okay? Right, so just think what it is. So it's obviously something that you're lacking, and it's something that you need help on, okay, and guidance. Doesn't matter what it is, all right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you how you can get that improved, fixed, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and no one doesn't even need to know that you need the help. And that's what the project feature does for in ChatGPT. So I'm just gonna show you that now. On here at the top, everybody, you see where it says, you see where I'm scanning there? These are the models, okay? Now, as you can see here, it's set by default at 4.0, okay? Everybody with me so far? Right. Now, if you wanted to switch to the other model that I was talking about, which is the 03 model, which is more human, then all you need to do is click on that, number 3. And as at the top here, it says ChatGPT 03. You've seen that, okay? Yeah. Now when you start to communicate to it, it's more human for you. Does that make sense? Yes. All right. Now let's say you wanted a more deeper research, but not as human. Where would you go? 4.0. It gets even better. So imagine that thing that you thinking about just now. You know that thing that I said, that one thing? Right, so what you do is you go to, you see on the left-hand side here, it says new project. Right, right. So as you can see here, I've typed in new project. So this project could be, shout out what a project, whatever stuff someone's going on, just shout out something. Portugal road, trip, plan. Right. So what we're going to do something, we're going to create a project for Diana for this exercise. Okay. As you can see, this project is now called Portugal Road Trip, all right? Now, what you can do here is this section is only 100% dedicated to Diana's road trip. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to program this ChatGPT to be Diana's expert advisor on this only. So what you can do is you can add files. So let's say I wanted to add some files. You can go to a folder and you can add files dedicated to that. She might have images of where she wants to go. She might have pictures of herself that saying, I want to go to Portugal, whatever it is. Then what you can do is you can add instructions here. Now, this is the key bit. This is the bit where you're going to give the ChatGPT exactly how you want it to be for you. Okay? So, for example, Diana may say, I want you to be a travel expert, as an example, and help me, for example, to locate the holiday destination I'm searching for, as an example, right? Who's with me so far? Right. And then you can go more specific, and you may say, ask me as many questions you need to help me, right? Now, and there's a lot more you can put in there if you want, okay? So that's now saved. Now, Diana can go back in there and say, I want to travel in October. Now, as you can see there, remember, this is specific for this project. So what it's saying here now is, it's asking her, where are you flying from? What dates? How many nights? Now, bearing in mind, if this was what you wanted to achieve, this is what you will be doing for yourself. Does that make sense? Right? Now, why is this better than you could just go on the general ChatGPT, right? And this is what a lot of people don't realize. This is, when you go in there and it's general, it gives you general answers. Now this is more specific. So whether it's personal or professional, this can act as a therapist. This can act as a spiritual guidance. This could be an astrologer. Whatever it is you want it to be, it will be there for yourself. Does that make sense? These are the areas it can help you with. Business planning, marketing support. Just keep going. Time management, budget and financial clarity. Keep going. Career confidence, new product or business idea support. This is what it can do. This is all the things that it can do for you specifically. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Fitness, well-being, language learning, travel planning. I didn't know you was going to say that, see? Keep going. All right. Family and children projects. So for one of your children may be struggling with exams, or they might have an issue they got going on. It can help them with that as well. So with your family, fun learning at home. Keep going, keep going. Healthy, keep going. Right. So keep going, keep going. So if you have the, when you go to ChatGPT, on the left-hand side, there's like different buttons you can press along there, which I won't show you, but you know what it is. First one is image. You can, for the paid version only, you can create your own images now. So you can post a picture of yourself and say, make this look like a robot, and it can make it look like that. So it can create images for you, whatever you want in there as well. And you could say, create an image of a futuristic city at a sunset, and it can make that. Next one, please. So all you need to do, that, uploading it, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. It scans PDFs, notes, diagrams. So if you had a diagram you wanted to analyze, add it on there. I had a problem with my fridge freezer the other day when it was really hot, and it just went, my fridge just went cold for whatever reason. I don't know why. And on the front of my fridge, there's all these codes and numbers and stuff, okay? I didn't understand what it was. I took a picture of it, no word of a lie, picture of it, uploaded it to ChatGPT and said, help, my fridge is not working, what do I need to do? And it told me what I needed to do and it fixed it. Sunday evening, about 9 o'clock, all right? So they're the things that it can do for you. Next, you can use it to search the web. It can find real-time information from the internet. Keep going, keep going. Write or code. If you're into design work, you can do that. Keep going, keep going. You can run a deep research. You're going to hear this a lot now with AI. Deep research meaning that you can go deeper into what you want to know. If you want to know what your competitors are doing to help them get high up on the rankings of Google, it can really go and absorb that. Next one. And you can write prompts to get better results. When you are asking a question on there, it's very important that you know how to ask the question. So what you do is you don't just say, I want to I want a business plan on marketing. I want to improve my life. I want to make more money, okay? Because it will give you a general answer. What you want to do is say to it, I want you to act as A and tell it what you want it to be. So if it was me and I wanted to sort out my tax returns and my finances, I would say, I want you to act as an accountant, a top accountant, to help me deal with not paying as much tax, as an example. Now it will act 100% as that only. If you said, I need help with my tax returns, it will be general. So key thing there, be specific of what you want it to be as. I want you to be as. I want you to act as, okay? Or if you want to take it to another level, be a world. So if you wanted to write a book, so what's your name again? Ellen? Melanie. Say you want to write a book on, I don't know, relationships as an example. Go to ChatGPT and say, I want you to be a world-class book writing author, publisher, and all of that specializes in relationships. I want my book to be a world-class. Do you understand that? So you're giving it more information, and then you saw the conversation with Diana. And another key thing to do is say to it, ask me as many questions as possible. The reason why there was all those questions for Diana, because I told it, ask me the questions. The more questions it asks you, that's right, the more you're getting it, right? The more specific and personal it will be for you, and it won't be general. So when it asks you those questions, you then cut and paste that from there, put it into a document, so if there's 7 questions, you answer the questions in the document, cut and paste it, put it back in there, and then it will prepare what you want. Don't be afraid to say you don't like it. If it's too aggressive, if it's not feminine, if it's too wishy-washy.
Yeah, that's what I usually say. Don't like that, please change.
Right, but be specific. Be specific, right? I want it to sound more like Richard Branson or Elon Musk or Oprah Winfrey or whatever you want it to be. You can also say to it, I want you to advise me as if you were Richard Branson, as if you were Tony Robbins, as if you was Oprah Winfrey. You get the gist? I want you to give me business advice as if you're that person, and it will do that. So let's go back a minute. Right, so the best prompts, this is one of the things, I've more or less covered it. So here's a prompt that I use when I'm giving demonstration. So I'm saying to it, you are a business consultant. Look at the red. Before creating a 3-day content plan for a small business owner who wants to attract 10 new clients this week. I'm being specific. I want to attract 10 new clients this week, okay? Ask me any questions. What did I say about that? Ask me as many questions. It will come back and it will ask you the specific questions. You need to better understand the business. Target audience and goals. That's why it's asking you the questions. Keep the plan simple, practical, and focused on local reach and engagement. It's one thing you take from today, everything, is this, the prompting. The prompting is the instructions you give the AI. Let's say you was, you're in a place now where you want some answers for something right away, okay? And you didn't know where to get the answer from. This is what you can do. You can now speak. Hi there, Gloria. I'm at an LOSD event. I'm giving a presentation today on AI to a lovely audience, and I just want them to understand exactly how you can help them with the voice feature, what you do. So can you just briefly explain to them how you work?
Of course. Hi, everyone. So I'm ChatGPT, and I'm basically an AI assistant that you can talk to using your voice. You can ask me questions, get help with tasks, or even just have a conversation. It's as easy as talking to a friend. Whether you need help drafting your email, getting answers to your questions, or just brainstorming ideas, I'm here to make things easier and more fun for you.
So what does that mean? That means now that you can have a conversation 24 hours a day, 7 days a week about that, okay? So what it also can do, it can create your emails for you. So I do a lot of walking. So when I go out for my evening walk, I could be talking, and then as I'm talking, I am there saying, right, I want an email to go to so-and-so about this particular, draft it out to me. She reads it out, but it's transcribed as well. So it's all written out in the conversation. So all the conversations you have that they're speaking to you about, it is transcribed for you. So whether it's business, whether it's personal, they're there to ask you anything that you want. Is that powerful? All right, just think about that, whatever it is. Now, it's going to be a bit crazy. Now you can go back and you can say, I want you to act as. When I say that, I say, I want you to address me as Des. I want you to be, ask me as many questions as possible. I want you to be firm but fair. I want you to be professional and authentic. You could be different. And then she does exactly what I want her to be with that as well. So that's that. You can ask for daily tips, motivation and expert feedback, role play, support, client, therapist, trainer, etc. And use it to brainstorm, plan or stay accountable. Now, if you want to find leads, new leads using opportunities, you can go into ChatGPT and you can say to it, I am interested in finding lawyers, accountants in the Essex area. Send me a list of those. And it will search the internet and it will list them all for you moving forward that way. So I'm just going to show you what I do for lawyers. So this is on a website. So this is for people that have their own website and they want to take inquiries 24/7 and talk to somebody live and directly. So
My name is Sarah and I am your virtual legal assistant. How can I assist you today? Whether you need help with a legal question, want to schedule a consultation, or just need more information about our services, I'm here to help. What brings you to us today?
Hi there, I'm a lawyer, I'm a family lawyer, and I'm struggling to get exposure on LinkedIn. Can you help me with that?
Absolutely. LinkedIn exposure is crucial for legal professionals. We offer a free 5-step video course that includes specific strategies for AI-driven LinkedIn optimization to boost your professional presence.
So you get the gist of what it can do for the voice, okay? So if you have a website, you can go to your website and you can do that. But let's say you wanted to take it to another level and you wanted to speak to a face live, right? So now you've got the voice and now you have the live interaction. So as you can see here, there's me looking a bit flustered. So I can do the same thing.
Hello, welcome to Des O'Connor Law AI Assistant. How can I help you today? Whether you need legal advice, document assistance, or have general questions, I'm here for you.
I'm struggling to get leads on LinkedIn. Can you help me, please?
Absolutely. First, I'd recommend optimizing your profile with clear messaging and engaging content. Then, use AI to automate posting, outreach, and targeted engagement. Think of it as turbocharging your LinkedIn game.
Right, so that's just that. Basically, so those of you that want to provide us, this is why I was talking about the prison service. So basically, they could go to a page like this, and then there's somebody mentoring them 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If anybody had some unresolved issues and they need to speak to somebody to deal with that, that's right. So I'm in a process of launching askdes.ai. I bought the domain, and what that means is that you could go to a page like this and you can ask me anything you want, all right? And you're talking to me live, not the chat. And there's nobody doing this in the world at the moment to date. So I'm going to be setting it up and launching that for people to go. Now, how you can monetize from this is what happens is when someone's speaking to you like this, like you do podcasts, yeah? Right, so I don't know how you monetize from that because there's different ways. But however, if I was working with you, very easily I could take this to the roof for you, because what happens then is when they come to this for you, after about 5 minutes, they're hooked, aren't they? 10 minutes, oh my, this is amazing. Then you hit them with a pop-up box, your time's up now. If you want any more, you have to invest, you have to pay in that. So imagine how thousands of people that are going in there, 3 o'clock, somebody wakes up 3 o'clock in the morning and they want advice about something, they can get that. So that's one of the, so if you deliver presentations, okay, PowerPoint slides or whatever it is, and you're struggling or you just want someone to do it, there's an app called Gamma, Gamma. It does it for you in seconds. If you're looking to create logos, if you want free logos, go to these ones. Looker is the best one. Keep going. If you want to build your own website, free websites, these are the sites for free websites. I think everyone's taking pictures, so you might have to go a bit slow. If you want to research anything in seconds, if you want to research a tool better than ChatGPT, then I recommend going to this one, which is called Perplexity. Go to perplexity.ai. You go in there, you haven't even got to register. You say what you're looking for, and it will go for deeper research of what you want.
Yeah, they do say that there's better ones out there.
This is the one. Yeah, that's the one. Perplexity. These are the social media tools for simplifying content. If you go back, so let's say you wanted to post in Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, all at the same time. These are the ones that you can use. Some of them are free, some of them are paid, but check them all out. So that way you haven't got to post in each platform. Next slide. Bonus tools. So this is a sheet of 15 of the top AI solutions for businesses, services, and entrepreneurs in the UK. I recommend taking a picture of that if you can. You've got the software, what it does, the problems it solves, why I use it, the URL, and the alternatives there for you as well. Those of you that have my number, if you want me to send this to you, or I'll send it to LOSD and they can send it to you, I haven't got a problem with that. Next slide. These are the just freebies. Next slide. These are training courses that you can go to free in universities to learn about AI. So if you really want to take it to another level, you can go there. Next slide. So what I do is now, I'm not selling anything, but what I'm doing is if anybody wants to book a free consultation with me to get all your questions answered, or you're just like, oh my God, this is mind-blowing, just scan the QR code there and then you can book that. But if you want to book a free session to my masterclass, I have like every 2 or 3. If you want to attend, I run masterclasses online on Zoom, free ones, that I go through all of this and more for about an hour. It's usually once every 2 weeks. Just scan that and then you can go and register for a free ticket. I hope that was helpful to everybody. Thank you so much.